Hi everybody, this is Hannah with Hannah's Heirlooms, and I'm in like a little bit different spot. That's because I got a kind of different video for you guys today. I'm gonna share with you a haul. I am gonna share some jewelry probably towards the end, maybe a separate video. We'll see how it goes. But I want to share with you some vintage items that I've gotten recently because I'm interested in more things than just jewelry. That's just like one facet about me and about my business. I sell other things other than vintage jewelry, so I just wanted to share that. I think it would be interesting. I think it's interesting. I love to find these pieces, so I think you guys would also like them as well. If you are new here, I am a reseller. I resell vintage jewelry, some new jewelry in general, and I also sell vintage collectibles. And then sometimes I'll dabble in other things like clothing, accessories, purses, shoes, just whatever I find interesting, I'll pick it up and flip it. That is what I do full time. And then I share mostly my jewelry finds here on my channel and also sell to you guys, which I do have a sale video coming out on Friday for everybody. Anybody can shop from it. It's just a buy it now. You email me to claim. And then I do have a channel membership, and for those people, you get to shop from it early on Thursday evening. So be on the lookout for that. I might do a short preview for those items, or just the video will just be all new items that you haven't seen before. So I'm excited about that. I got some really cool items. So first, I want to share a few things that I bought from other resellers. So the first thing I want to share with you, I bought from Perla's Precious, or maybe it's Perla's Precious Vintage. Her name is Perla. She's in California, and she does live sales on her channel. And I think she sells on Poshmark too. But I have bought several things from her, and this is what I got from her recently. And something else that's really beautiful. So she had these vintage metal chippy painted bookends, and she always does a preview and shows all the items, and I spotted these in them. So when she showed them in her live, I think I actually missed them. And she pulled them out again for me to see, and she was like, they got somewhere, and I was like, I don't care. These are beautiful and unique. They almost look like they have like a moon, like that's a big yellow moon. It's very Art Deco, kind of 30s. I don't think it's hand painted. I think it's like a transfer wear on the metal, but I love these. So I got these for myself. And then I will have links to her channel and the other person I'm going to share. And then she had this gorgeous, I thought it was beaded, but she said it's hand painted. And I don't know if I can get in close enough. Yeah, you can see someone used a very, very tiny paintbrush to paint these flowers on this. I believe this is real silk, because I had bought another one from her and it was embroidered silk, made in France, and this one's also made in France. Let me see if I can get the tag. There, made in France. I don't know if it's going to be backwards, and it beautiful silk interior and these faux pearl closure. Very short chain, but I just thought that was so darling, and she has great prices. So that's from Perla. And then I bought, I think I've shared Perla before, maybe in my live, but not in a regular video. But I also bought this from Eva from Pink Truck Picker. She's in Tennessee, and I have shared her before. She sent me a nice friend mail, a mystery jewelry lot that I opened up here on my channel. She posted these, and I love unusual things. And she had another one, a different type of bug, but this is a real shell, really cool spiral shell, and it's got these brass legs and head to look like some kind of insect. I was gonna call it the cricket critter. It kind of looked like a cricket to me, but I think they have 4 legs. So there's that. I love it. I love insects and just unusual things. And I love brass and shells, mother of pearl. So I've got that on display. So that was the stuff that I bought from other YouTubers. So please go check them out, and check out, Eva has an Etsy shop. Perla sells live on her channel. So thank you both. And I love supporting them. So yeah, please check them out. So that's what I bought for myself. Now I'm going to share with you, I actually just got this today. Yeah, all of this I got today. I thought I had some other things that I've gotten recently, but I don't have those out. So I picked this up. I don't think this is particularly old, but I've always done good with miniature bird cages, wood bird cages. So this is metal and wood. It is, I got it for $1. And then it's marked UNESCO 1999, so it is vintage. And it has these beautiful felt flowers, and these are like really nice looking. So this is really good for Etsy. Anything shabby or Victorian style, like you see a lot of 90s Victorian revival things, and this is one of them. It's from 1999. So there's that. And then I don't know what these are, but I had to have them. It's a pair. I think this is like from an old house, maybe the top of the columns. I'll have to look to see what this is called. But at first when I saw them, I thought they were the fronts of like sewing drawers. But I don't know if that's what this is. But there's 2 of them. And they've got this chippy old paint on them. And you can see around the edges. I have to be careful because I don't know if this is lead paint or not, because this is very old. But I got them for $1 each. And I didn't realize someone had written in marker $12. So I don't know how to get that off. I do not like leaving prices on them unless it's like really old and it's got the original tag, and I think it's cool to see what things were worth back in the day. So there's that. I also like to pick up picture frames. They always sell pretty well, and I always get them for a decent price. This was $3. Normally I find smaller ones for like 50 cents. So this was gorgeous. This is like a plastic made to look like brass, and it's got beautiful flower details. Again, it's like got this shabby Victorian look to it, and it's got the velour backing. This is for an 8x10 frame, so I thought that was perfect for Etsy. And I picked these up for myself, but these are plate hangers. I don't know that a lot of people hang plates anymore, but they look like this, and they came in different sizes depending on how big your plate was, but this was for probably a pretty small plate. So you stretch it around the plate, it clips around it, and then you can hang it from the bar here. And I had a couple of plates that I have on a stand, but I think I want to hang them on the wall. So they're small, so these will fit. So that's for me. I don't know the resell on these. because it's hard to find these. I've not seen these new in a store. I love to pick up cat stuff, and I found this really cute, this is ceramic. It's like this pink. I'm gonna have to wipe this down because it's a little dirty. It's got some little stains on it, but it's got little blue hearts, polka dots, yellow ribbon. This is actually a Nesco. It's a little bank. It's still got the stopper, which is wonderful. And I didn't see any cracks. So I just got that for $2. Not sure how much that's worth, but I do like getting little piggy banks, and you don't see kittens. So I thought that was really cool. Got this, oh, let me show this first. This, I love picking up pottery, either for myself. I collect pottery, but I noticed this looked like a native person, possibly Inuit. And then when I looked on the back, it's marked Alaska, so it could be an Inuit because they're in that area. So it's really nice. I'm not sure. It looks mid-century to me, just the colors of it, and I only got that for $1. So I thought that was beautiful. I love that. So then I'm a sucker for fabric notions, ribbons. I like using them in my packaging. So I got this whole box of ribbon. I'll probably keep them, but I do know ribbons with lace like this do have resale value. So I'll have to look into it. I really liked this one. That's the brand, and I don't think it's been used, but it has all these old kind of Victorian fans on it. Oh my gosh, I just love that. But my idea was to use this to wrap packages. I love to add my own personal touch to especially when I send out my own jewelry creations. I like to make the packages really pretty. Then I had some more modern ribbon that didn't really matter to me. And then this was in there as well. It's a vintage embroidery little booklet, and I noticed looking through this, it still has the patterns in it that have not been torn out. I thought that was so awesome. So I love ephemera of all kinds. I collect old photographs, sewing patterns, just different things. Sometimes I'll kind of craft with them, make stationery or other things, so we'll see. But that's super cute. I do have two things that are not vintage, but they are brands that I look out for. And I love selling shoes. These are Rothy's brand. They used to resell for a lot. Several years ago, I could get probably $70 for a gently used pair. They're supposed to be super comfortable. You can throw them in the washing machine, which is what I'm going to do because they're a little bit dirty in there. But it's got the Rothy's brand embroidered, and then when you flip the insert up, it has the size. So this is a size 7, and you can see it's a little dirty, so I'm going to wash those. And I've done this several times and they come out great. It's so easy to wash those. Then this other brand I saw from afar, and I was like, those look really worn. And some people may overlook this because it looks worn, but it is distressed on purpose. And I almost immediately knew what brand these are. These are Bed Stew. They are very high quality, high resale value shoe brand, or leather goods. I think they make bags and shoes and other things. But here's there's that in there. So these are just some flats. They're kind of like a gladiator style, and then they zip in the back. You can just feel this and tell it is good quality. There are some nicks around the toe area, which is kind of normal to see on shoes like this, but I don't know. On this pair and the other pair, I'm thinking around $40. These aren't, they make boots. Those resell for a lot more. So these are sandals, so probably not as much. So I'm thinking around $40 for each one, and I think I paid about $2. I think that's how much shoes are, $2 or $3 for shoes. And then something I have done a lot, and I watch another reseller who loves to sell pillows. Her name is Amy, and her channel is Thrift Adventure PNW. She's in Washington, and she'll tell you she loves to sell pillows. I do too. I've sold many in the past. So this is an awesome vintage velour or velvet kind of burnout, very 70s, very 60s orange and that avocado green. There's no way to get the filling out, which is fine. I'll probably just steam clean this. It's got that burnt orange look, and it's in pretty good shape. It's just a little flat, but I don't think that matters too much. And then I got 2 of these. These, I'll have to figure out the pattern. I can't tell. I think these are handmade. There's no tag, which is good. That means possibly a company did not make these. So I don't know if someone took an old quilt or maybe just did the quilt topper part and then wanted to make pillows. But there are some old feed sack, and then like some mid-century, like that's very mid-century with the key, the colors there. So it's a mixture of different types of fabrics. So I think this is handmade. I love the lace ruffle, and again I got 2. This one's got a little bit different fabrics in them. So I'm excited. The pillows were $2 each. My mom would love these. I also love them too, but yeah, I was very excited to find those pillows. Let's see, we've got a few more things. So at this store that I got all of this is like a hole-in-the-wall place. They do not advertise much. It's a charity shop. It's a local church kind of charity shop, and they only open certain days, and they only take cash. So I feel like not a lot of people shop there, and I really try to help support those types of businesses. There's several around here that are run by churches, and they do a lot of work in the community, so I really want to help them out. And they haven't been doing a whole lot of business, is what I heard by the people who run it, so I'm try to go in there more. So this actually walked by. I don't know why, because it's really cool and unusual. It's got this I don't know what kind of wood that is. It's not bamboo. It looks oak or something. And it's got a wood knob here, which is nice because it's not really going to get hot when you use this on the stove. But it was $6. Maybe that's why I walked by it. I'm kind of cheap sometimes, but I walked by it again. I was like, that looks vintage to me, and so I looked. It's Copco brand. I never heard of it, but underneath it said Michael Lacks Design, Spain. And I was like, oh, this must be a good designer, maybe from the 70s, and it's made in Spain. So I looked this one up. It is mid-century, and I found one sold on eBay for, it was $75. So excited about this. It had a little bit of wear on the inside, but not too bad. It's pretty dusty, so it's been sitting for a while. So that was a great find. I'm excited. I have sold some teapots in the past, but I love picking up mugs, and especially this with the speckled glaze. I know a popular brand was Otagiri. It was Japanese. Sometimes they were marked or had a sticker, so I don't know if that's what this is, but I do like to sell them in like a pair. I have sold similar but not matchy mugs, so I may do that. I actually have another one. It's like a soup bowl mug that I may put with it, but I've been using it. I really like it, and I only paid 50 cents. So, oh, I got one more thing that I didn't, I got at a different store locally. So I saw this, and I was like, that is so unusual. I've never seen anything like that. First I thought it was a TV, like a TV on a TV stand, but then I was like, no, this is, I guess, supposed to be like a mini dresser, and it's got a drawer, and that's Jesus back there, and then it has these like little fake plants, and I was like, I've never seen anything like this. And here's the back. I did not pay this. The sticker was over it. I didn't realize it was written. I think that was 98 cents maybe from Goodwill. Goodwill likes to mark things like that. But it's actually got Japan sticker on the bottom. So I looked these up. These are, they're called like postcard holders. So this is like postcard size insert you could put in there, and it's got kind of a frosted glass pane back here. So this, I don't think was supposed to be a postcard. I think it came in here with it. This was sold together, but you could change out the scene, and I guess it's thick enough you could put several back there and kind of store them. So I love this. It's unique, which I love kind of quirky, unique things. So I seen them selling for like $24, so thought that was a good buy. Oh, one more thing that I forgot to share. This I paid $4 for. Still got this sticker, and it's super dusty. This I thought was adorable. This is hand painted. The chicken with a rooster was drawn on it and painted. It's got this plastic metal, and it's got these little shelves in there, and I was like, how adorable. I thought maybe this was a spice rack. Maybe it had little spice bottles you put in there, and then it's got this drawer. It does have a little bit of paint splatters, so it looks like someone was painting and it dripped on it at one point. And then I looked on the back. I was very surprised. It has the sticker. It actually says distributed by Dolgen Corp Incorporated, which is Dollar General. So this is probably from, I would say, the late 90s. So it is vintage, but it's just funny to think that this, you know, older dollar store stuff is vintage now. And it's really cute, actually. Like, I totally could see somebody wanting this. I would definitely keep it and use it. I think it's a great little storage cabinet. So yeah, so then that's everything that I found. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. It is a little bit different haul, but I felt like a lot of you guys would want to see it because I'm sure you're here because I'm a jewelry channel, but that's not the only thing about me, and I'm sure you're all the same way too. You have other interests and things that you love. I know a lot of you do like to garden, you like to yard sell and thrift, and a lot of you also resell as well and also collect. So I just thought that'd be interesting. So let me know if you enjoyed it, and also let me know what were your favorite items to see. I think I'm going to do my jewelry haul in a separate video. Also share some of my new creations as well. So that will be in a separate video. So thanks for sticking around and hanging out with me. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you've not just subscribed, please consider doing so. I upload every week. I do a sale video every Friday and let my channel members shop from it early on Thursday evening. And I share a lot of educational content on vintage jewelry, especially glass beads. I also share some like reseller tips, like how to sell jewelry, how to sell things in lots, how to sell junk jewelry. I've shared stuff like that before. So I hope you all have a wonderful and blessed week, and I will see you all in the next one.